this hand seems cool. I'll keep. My best guess would be that we are playing against another Absent deck. Probably not. Maybe Green-Black Devotion, finally. Let's play this. No other plays on one. Could very easily be playing against a mirror match, I guess. I'm sure other people have seen this deck. Or like that 4-color thing. Nope, Nykthos makes it probably Green-Black Devotion. Yeah. No reason to play a Nykthos here. No reason to fetch either, I don't think. Yeah, we had 2 coursers, so I don't think I want to play a fetch land. So I can play this. Setup time. Mike looks pretty appealing, but think, yeah, Mike's probably better than Sidisi in this matchup, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Such a whiny pup. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Pelucranos? Okay. So he's off to the races. I don't know why it asked me if I want to block. It's like, I can't block. Why are you asking me? Feel like we're way behind because we don't have a Malin Accelerator. Maybe that's another argument for another Elvish Mystic, but he's almost out of cards, and it looks like he's down to cards that don't really matter, although all it takes is like 1 card that does matter in his deck, and we're in pretty big trouble. It's kind of the part of the reason why I took Doomwake Giant over Sidisi was because like they play Hornet Queen as kind of like their finisher, and Doomwake Giant does a pretty good job on that. He's going to have literally infinite mana this turn, so that's good. So it makes 5 green. You can play that Sylvan Charioteer that he drew last turn, and then activate Nykthos again, and have 6 green. There's a Doomwake Giant of his own. Oh, he just gets another 5. Okay, I pressed F6. 3 to 8 green, 8 green, 9 green, and he can fight my Courser. That's awful. That's great for him, I guess. See the Unwritten. I think I'd have just fought my Courser. I get a Doomwake Giant, huh? Oh, I don't get a Doomwake Giant. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet turn 4. I don't think I can get punished by blocking his Courser here. Does he have like a 1 mana enchantment or something? Maybe he's just attacking to see if I'll block. It's perfectly reasonable. Let's play another Courser. I don't really know how we're going to win this game. I think the answer is we don't, but So let's see. Nykthos activates for 10 billion mana. Okay. How do you beat like a start like this with this deck? I don't think you can. I think that's the answer. Yeah, I don't think you can. I think this start's just too good. Nine. See, if I was him, I think I'd just fight my Courser, but maybe not. Oh, he's got Genesis Hydra. That was his card that we didn't know. Oh, no, it is just monstrous. Okay. I thought he had a Genesis Hydra. Yeah, okay. We let him have enough fun. We concede. Alright, I like Ashiok. I like Hornet's Nest. It's giant, stupid idiots. Reclamation Sandwich is good. I think all of these seem good. Okay, don't really like Whip. Don't really like Doomwake Giant unless he's playing a Hornet's Queen. Maybe like this. I'm sure he has got like Eidolon and stuff. So what don't we like? Don't like Cruise, I don't think. So I can go. I still don't like Sylvan Caryatid. But I like Elvish Mystic even less. I guess we're trying to get to 3-on-3. So maybe we don't like Sylvan Caryatid more than we don't like Elvish Mystic. I like all this stuff. Like the draw engine, like this. Murderous Cut seems good. Maybe just trim now? So what do we trim? Trim like a Satyr Wayfinder. Courser. Maybe a Hornet's Nest. Go to Hornet's Nest. Seems so good though. Like how does he attack through that? I don't think he can. Well, I guess no, because he's got Doomwake Giant. Maybe Hornet's Nest isn't any good. Yeah. So let's put the Courser back in. Let's put the Satyr Wayfinder back in. I think this is just what we do. Alright, I would love to play first. Thank you. Yeah, this hand's cool. Turn 2 Courser. Then a Farika once we get something going. Gonna take a little bit of damage to get there, but that's fine. Yeah, Courser will make up the difference, I'm sure. Disdainful Stroke. Much slower start for him. We'll play this Llanowar Waste. Can't cast anything that we're going to Disdainful Stroke next turn. So I am fine with that. I'll trade my 1 damage for his 1 damage. Because I have a Courser. So next turn we have to play this island, or an island off the top, one of the two. Cast this island off the top. We're going to wait a turn on the Freaka, or on the Ashiok, sorry. So we'll probably Freaka this turn. I don't feel like taking two. Yeah, also this way, I can still cast this even if he kills my Elvish Mystic. Okay, I think we're sitting in a pretty good spot here. I mean, granted, he literally hasn't done anything. That's a disdainful stroke. Oops. Cancel. Let's fetch. This island. And always yield to this. Get rid of that thing. Ugh. Clicking. So difficult. Okay, let's cast Freaka. If he has a Doomwake Giant, we could be in a little bit of trouble, but... Found a Doomwake Giant. Let's play this. Get Eidolon Blossoms on top. Attack with all my creatures. Dang, he's already at 5. I did not even... Oh, I suppose this thing's huge. There's a Doomwake Giant, these guys die. I get a token. Sure. So we could play a Doomwake Giant of our own. Alright, how do we want to do this turn? Oh, sorry, Nala. I didn't mean to do that. Kicked my dog. It was sitting by my feet. So I can turn this on. He has to block this? Yeah. So minus this. 4, 5. This into play. Green. This turns on Freaka. Let's do this. Always yield. Always yield. Let's put in a Urborg. That's always yield. And he has to block this guy. Otherwise he's dead. So he has to kill his own Doomwake Giant. Okay. So, if your opponent does nothing until turn 4, they're probably going to lose. I like how we sideboarded there, so I'm going to submit my deck again. Sorry about the Facebook beeps. My girlfriend is telling me about her interview that she had today, which is exciting. So, there's that. Yikes. I'll be able to cast all my spells. But I do not believe I can keep this. Let's mulligan. This hand's much better. Like, I don't have any green, but I also don't have any green spells. So, there's that. Don't think we want to Thoughtseize yet. I think I want to Thoughtseize on turn 2. And then that way, I can get a little bit more information. Plus, I'm like not really worried about his turn 2 play. as much as I am other things. We do need a land. Doomwake Giant, See the Unwritten. I guess we take See the Unwritten. Doomwake Giant comes down a little bit before that. Seeing the Unwritten is scary? Question mark? No, maybe not. I think I just take Doomwake Giant. Yeah. I don't want him to have two of those. That hand seems awful. Maybe I'd have been fine with my first one. No, and he drew a playable card? That's awful for me. No? Just didn't. Okay. Well, I didn't draw a land, so that's good. Get a counter his first Doomwake Giant. That's exciting. Land? Still no? Well, this Murderous Cut eventually will be castable because I'll be discarding for turn. Is he just not going to cast anything because I have Disdainful Stroke mana? Like, I don't have mana. It's fine with me. Clean up this one. I do not want this expensive card. Mineral Wastes. Go ahead. Like, I think if it was just him, I would have just, like, cast something. Sure. Yeah, I think we just cast this Murderous Cut. Like, if we're both going to be stalled out, I don't want him just, like, drawing a land every turn. And we got another Murderous Cut. Could be really greedy and cast a Satyr Wayfinder, but I'm pretty sure we can't beat a Doomwake Giant, so I'm just not going to do that. I think we have to just naturally draw another land. Which is kind of shitty, but it's not really, because he's, like, so scared of Disdainful Stroke that he's not casting anything. Bees. I'll counter bees. Hey, another Disdainful Stroke. If he plays Doomwake Giant, I'll just kill it. So, we're just, like, countering See the Unwritten, I guess. I think he... Yep, he still has that. That happens. Sure. Thoughtseize him. I'll take C. Like I said, we don't have to counter the Doomwake Giant. We can just Murderous Cut it, so, like, I'm not really worried about it. Which means that I can cast this turn. Ability. Guess we want a forest. Yeah. Perfect. Maybe we'll be able to start casting spells soon. He's just not going to cast that thing, ever. Maybe he's like Thoughtseize, and he's just like waiting for Thoughtseize. Like desperately waiting for Thoughtseize. Oops. This thing has to tap for green. Like, he's given me infinite time to like draw out of my thing. Sure. Finally get Thoughtseize, you can cast Doomwake Giant, you can kill my Satyr Wayfinder, and then I kill your guy. Like, was it worth waiting that long? I don't really think so. Like, my hand's gonna be stacked, because, like, I don't have, like, I didn't have land drops for so long. Like, my hand's just gonna be good. One, two, so I can't cast that. So I guess it's just Farika. It's a little awkward. I'm gonna cast it with this just in case he plays Urborg. If I get lucky and he casts Urborg, I can make a guy. And like the damage isn't gonna be too big. Yeah, we can start attacking. Like, he knows about my Disdainful Stroke. Sure. Maybe he has like Chord Calling, and he's gonna like set up a Chord turn, but like I can just counter the Chord and kill his Doomwake Giant. I don't know. I really don't know what his plan is. We're not really doing a ton. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. So I guess we can cast this though. And then that turns on our Farika. Block Courser, okay. Take a bunch of damage. Still don't cast spells. For some reason. If I could cast Doomwake Giant here, I don't even think I counter it. Like, I think I just let my Satyr Wayfinder die. Cast Reclamation Sage the next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Gives my Satyr Wayfinder something to target. Or my Reclamation Sage something to target. Not really afraid of your Doomwake Giant. Don't know what your plan was. This thing kills this thing. Turns out my Freak again. So I would love to use this ability. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. That is fine. Hey, look, a Freaka. Kinda wish it was a land, but I'll take a Farika. Alright. So he has to play something small. It's still good against this board. Like, I'm not countering like any creatures that don't do anything. Guess this Freaka again. Same reason as before. If he plays Urborg, I can make a guy. Everybody. So like by trying to play around a disdainful stroke, like he just like didn't do anything, which means like the disdainful stroke was like better than any card I could have drawn. Looks like he's trying to do something now. Right, he's at 7. I can play Courser next turn. Yeah, Doomwick's fine. Kills my Reclamation Sage, but then I Murderous Cut this. It's fine. I'll play Courser next turn. Shade Wayfinder is also fine. Is your reveal. Dismissal. Let's make sure I'm cutting the right permanent. This one. Ashak Heath, this thing, Ashak. Play Courser. Turn on Farika again. Play Forest. Lots of triggers. Always yield. Always yield. Just a mountain of Courser of Krufix. Attack with creatures. Hold open Disdainful Stroke. You'd have to have like Thoughtseize into Hornet Queen. Would be like his out, I guess. But that's not even out because I have a Doomwake Giant. I don't know. Courser Krufix is fine. Nykthos, sure. Okay. So like he has to block with his Courser of Krufix. Alright. Attack with everybody. Like I'm not making a guy because like he could have like a Murderous Cut very easily. I mean, I guess not very easily, but like I just don't want to tap out. There's like no reason to. Like I'm winning this game already. Just like there's really no reason to play any spells here. So 3. Make a Satyr into a token. Rex Sage into a token. Attack with everybody. I don't think he has anything that he can do. Like maybe there's a fog or something I don't know about. I think he's just dead. Right? There we go. So that was the last round, making us 3-1 on the daily, I think. Something like that. Yeah, we lost to the Mardu guy. 3-1. Sweet. So to recap, I guess, this is kind of, I've already made the changes that I wanted to make to this deck. Basically, I think the deck's awesome. Like, I think this is close to the right configuration of numbers that you want. But the thing I did hate was there were so many opening hands that I had to mulligan because I was, like, missing a green source. So I counted the green sources in the original deck, and there was 11. I think 11 is far too few. So I cut a Polluted Delta and an island. The island is kind of sketch. Maybe it wants to be an Evolving Wilds instead. And then added a Yavimaya Coast and a Temple of Mystery. I know I said I didn't like Scrylands, but I think you can afford some come into play tap lands. But yeah, I think maybe the Evolving Wilds wants to get cut, just because I think you want to be able to fetch for the second island sometimes, but that's neither here nor there. It'll require a little bit of testing. But yeah, I think this deck is sweet. I don't think it needs as many Hornet's Nests in the sideboard, so this will probably become something else. Maybe I'll keep like one or two, but yeah. After overall, I think the deck is pretty awesome. Against like the grind out games, you have Treasure Cruise and Eidolon and Whip of Erebos to like basically outdraw your opponent like crazy. But it does need some help against like that Mardu start was just like ridiculous. I mean, 2 Goblin Rabble Masters into a 5/4. Maybe we need to concede that like we're gonna lose to those draws. But I mean, other than that, like also you could say maybe I should play Hero's Downfall or just something to stop those types of draws because I feel like Goblin Rabble Master could be a problem sometimes. And same with Flyers. Flyers could also be a problem as we're only playing 4 removal spells. But that being said, I don't really want to play like something like Hornet Queen because it's so clunky and so not what we're trying to do. We're trying to just like play like multiple spells per turn, which is something that most decks can't do, and then just like make the board super wide, have a million cards in hand at all times, and yeah, just bash face. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you next time.